Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to take a look at Saitama. Of course, we've got Vegas coming up in November. That is going to be massive for the Saitama launch, but looks like before that, we're going to get another top 5 exchange listing. We're going to jump into that. Russ has spoken over on Twitter. Of course, Russ, the COO of the project. We've had him, here on the channels. Like myself, Austin Hilton, Jake Gagan. We've talked to him. Really great guy. He's really the head of the snake when it comes to Saitama, and this is a full-on business, right? That's what's different about this project than others, where they're trying to make this an enormous social impact. They're trying to make this enormous social impact in the crypto sphere. Take this time to teach people about finance, about investing, and I really like where this project is heading. That's why I got invested into it early September. Of course, never financial advice, only for entertainment purposes only, but I still do believe Saitama will knock out at least one more zero, potentially two. I still think this is a good investment. And we're seeing, why? Because look at the price action here on the daily candlesticks. We're seeing steady growth. Of course, I got in somewhere back in here in September. Did not think this was coming. Did not think this steep of an incline was coming, but knew that I liked the project, knew that I wanted to hold it for the long term. And man, it's been an amazing thing to watch here over the past several weeks. We are seeing just steady growth, and we can see here slight pullbacks in the chart, but look how similar these patterns are. This is consistency. I love it. Anytime we see consistency in the chart patterns over time, that tells me that the project is heading in the right direction. What you don't like to see is that, out of nowhere, shoot up to the moon and then that big fall off. I want to see that steady growth, that sustained growth over time. So that's kind of what we're seeing right now in the chart patterns. Here's the other thing. We're getting dangerously close, in a good way, by the way, to 150,000 holders. The hope is that they can get to 200,000 before the Saitama launch. But before the Saitama launch, which is coming up in November out in Las Vegas, can't wait to meet some people out there too. Before that, they've got another top 5 centralized exchange listing coming. So this is Russ over on Twitter saying it looks like we will try to go live by the end of next week, prior to the Vegas launch, if all goes well. Look for marketing to take place next week leading up, and he might release some better information tomorrow night or Monday. So there we go. We are patiently waiting to see which centralized exchange this will be. Could it be KuCoin? Could it be Kraken? Could it be Binance? Could it be Coinbase? I'll tell you what, if this is Binance or Coinbase, it will be massive. Now, my inclination is that it's probably not Coinbase. Coinbase is usually one that comes well after it's been listed as some top exchanges. However, I would not be shocked if it were Binance, but I'm leaning towards either Kraken or KuCoin, which both have tremendous followings, have a lot of daily active users and daily volume. It will be very good for the long-term outlook of Saitama. So either way, I think it's going to be a great catalyst. And then we've got Saitama. Then we've got the launch of the wallet out in Las Vegas. We're going to have big-time promoters there. I know Willie D, I'm pretty sure will be out there from the Ghetto Boys. I heard rumblings that some people, some bigger names might be out there, like Rick Ross in the industry. We'll have to see. I'm just excited to be there for the launch, just to kind of see what it looks like. They've done a lot of beta testing so far, which is pretty cool. And we've seen it in action for payments, which that's pretty neat as well. I just can't wait to see it launched and ready to go. It's going to make it so much easier for people to get into the ecosystem and buy into Saitama. As easy as just, with Apple Pay, with Google Pay. So can't wait to see the launch. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Before you get up on out of here, we do have a bunch of affiliate links down below if you want to open up an exchange. Speaking of centralized exchanges, we've got you covered. Robinhood, Webull, Crypto.com, as well as Coinbase down there in the description. You and I both get a nice little kickback when you use one of my referral links. And then we've got the Patreon down there too. Come on over and join us today if you want to join over 475 active members in our private community talking crypto day in, day night, day in and day out. There we go. Thanks, everybody. Take care.